Hello and welcome to today's edition of Mexico News Network's Breaking News. I'm your host, Zafiro Fierro. Be sure to follow us on all of our social networks and to catch us every day by logging on to our website, www.mexiconewsnetwork.com, for relevant stories and enhancing news. Let's start today's show. Medical tourism found in Cancun an ideal destination for such treatments because the prices are up to 40% lower than in other countries. According to information from the Oncology Center of Cancun, when a cancer patient has treatments, they have to remain in the city sometimes for over a month, which implies fairly high medical and accommodation expenses. But when the treatment is performed in Cancun, this cost is considerably reduced. Alexis Acuna, president of the center, said that currently they have patients from Canada and Belize, and they aim to increase the number of people who choose the destination due to their world-class technology and treatments. In less than 3 years, the center has serviced more than 1,000 people and also has patients from Chiapas, Tabasco, and Yucatan searching high-quality treatment. One of the advantages of the Cancun Center is that in addition to medical treatment, they also provide emotional counseling to family and patient, palliative care, and they have a patient coordinator looking for the best accommodation prices depending on their social economic status. Another advantage is that Cancun offers air connectivity, plus the security of international certifications from the Galenia Hospital, where the facilities of the Oncology Center are located. In other headlines, a few weeks ago, the Verde project was unveiled, a project which aims to create vertical gardens in the columns of the second floor of the ringway in Mexico City. For the project site, the World Health Organization recommended and reported that there should be a minimum of 9 square meters of green area per capita in the urban centers to prevent respiratory diseases and maintain a good quality of life. However, now in Mexico City, there are only 5.3 square meters of green area per inhabitant, representing a deficit of 3.7 square meters per person. And because the loss of these areas is a virtually irreversible process, this initiative proposes to create many vertical gardens and green roofs. Via Verde aims to produce enough oxygen for more than 25,000 citizens, in addition to filtering more than 27,000 tons of harmful gases, capturing more than 5,000 kilograms of suspended powders, and process more than 100,000 kilograms of heavy metal per year. According to the project site, gardens will have an automated irrigation system and other remote monitoring to keep the vegetation in excellent condition. Plus, the water used in the project will come from the rain caught on the bearing surface of the second floor. And if necessary, it will be supplemented with treated water. This is a citizens' initiative, so it is still seeking some permissions and budget. However, if it happens, it will certainly contribute to improving the current situation in Mexico City. Moving on, Raul Rojas holds a doctorate in economics and statistics at the Free University of Berlin, Germany. He is a professor in the field of artificial intelligence and robotics and an inventor dedicated to improving the design of self-driving vehicles. He was declared the best teacher of the year in 2014 by the German Association of University Professors and is also Mexican. Rojas was born in Mexico City in 1955 and discovered his passion for mathematics and physics from a very young age, which is why he decided to study at the National Polytechnic Institute. However, it was not until he traveled to Germany that he could develop his potential 100%. Rojas believes that the difference between Mexico and Germany is that an important part of the economy's budget is forced on investing in development and design of new technologies, while Mexico focuses on assembling and exporting these developments. The most notable achievement of Rojas thus far began in 2003 with the project of self-driving vehicles. Post 4 years, he presented a minivan equipped with cameras, sensors, and a GPS that made it possible for the car to be driven only by computer and manually by using a button. However, Dr. Rojas shared that semi-self-driving vehicles will be available to the public in less than 20 or 30 years, while a fully autonomous car could take up to 40 to 50 years to be placed on the market due to its high manufacturing cost. Currently, Raul Rojas is a professor of computing and robotics at the Reno campus of the University of Nevada in the United States. In other news, Google announced the arrival of their expedition program to Mexico, through which it intends to use virtual reality to educate. With this program, the company intends to illustrate and inform through vital materials about places that school buses cannot reach, such as the seabed or Mars, and thus make the class come alive. Although the application is still in beta phase, this year it may be downloaded in some countries, including Mexico, and it will be completely free as long as interested schools register through the format that Google has made available on the website. Once the application is installed, members of the expedition team will visit the schools of the participating countries such as Mexico, United States, Australia, New Zealand, Brazil, Canada, Singapore, Denmark, and the United Kingdom to teach users how to apply the system. Teachers can guide up to 50 students using a tablet, and each student will use a virtual reality viewer on Google Cardboard, allowing them to be part of the scenarios that the program has created for their learning. With this program, Google aims to help improve education worldwide. In our final headline, gross domestic product constant prices in Mexico increased by 14,264,522 Mexican pesos in the fourth quarter of 2015, from 14,174,637 in the third quarter of 2015. Gross domestic product constant prices in Mexico averaged 10,959,404.46 from 1993 until 2015, reaching an all-time high of 14,264,522 in the fourth quarter of 2015 and a record low of 7,852,847 in the second quarter of 1995. Gross domestic product constant prices in Mexico is reported by the National Institute of Statistics and Geography. This was all for today. Thank you for staying with us. I'm your host, Zafiro Fierro, and remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and log on to MexicoNewsNetwork.com for more information on Mexico and the world. Until next time.